Hello, 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 I'm Mrs. Love Beetle. Welcome to my channel. Because it's been the holidays, some milk at work had gone past its best by date and being very much a waste not, want not person, I decided I would try and find a use for it. And apparently if I bring some milk to a rolling boil, add some lemon juice, let it separate, strain it, throw it in my whiz, I will end up with a fair copy of cream cheese. I haven't quite liked cream cheese. I don't have any lemon juice. We've just had Christmas and a lot of gin, but I did find lime juice and apparently that will work perfectly fine. So I guess we're just at the stage now, we're waiting for it to come to the rolling boil. A rolling boil takes much longer than you think when you're waiting. Well, we've reached our rolling boil. Whoops, I think it's a rolling, not too much. Let's get that just to cool down a wee bit. Oh my gosh. Right, from this point, apparently it's 1 teaspoon of lime juice. Oh, this isn't even open yet. Every minute for 4 or 5 teaspoons. Let's see if we can get this in here before we get it. Looks like it's going down. Right, there's 1. Calmed it down instantly. I have made cheese before. I just haven't made this type of cheese. I usually just make the standard one with rennet and make a home cheese that I wouldn't say I made it a lot. Probably made it 30 or 40 times in my life, but I do make one every 3 or 4 months. It usually is when either milk is on sale or cheese is too expensive to buy, which happens a lot too, especially at the moment. Right, I reckon that's close enough to a minute. So here's number 2. Yeah, I know, it's nothing like a minute, but I'm impatient. And I kind of feel that if I can make something work with my level of impatience, then anybody can make it work, who are usually 100 times more patient than I am. I can already see we're getting some curdling, so that's good. That's probably what we're looking for. Again, I only really quickly read a recipe. Impatient again. And I thought, oh yeah, that looks pretty simple. Right, we might just do another one. So the original recipe was 3 cups of milk and 3 or 4 teaspoons of lemon juice. So I worked that out to be, in my own Tammy math, 1 teaspoon per cup. So this is 6 cups, so 5 or 6 teaspoons should be probably okay. Look at that, that's really clotting away now. That's great. Actually, I'm wondering, clotted, is this what clotted cream was? I must look that up. Any of you UK people, if you could tell me what clotted cream is, let me know in the comments. But yeah, Google is a wonderful thing. Google is the brain that I never had. So I might put another one in now because that's looking pretty good. And I think now I turn the heat off and then we just keep stirring. It's all kind of building up on here, although that could be just milk foam. Definitely looking very, yes, I can see some separation, curds and whey. As I said, I've made cheese before, so I'm fairly aware of the differences. I don't usually do it at quite a high heat like this, so I'm guessing that's one of the differences. And as I said, the one that I do normally uses rennet. I don't know if you can see how yellow that's going, but that's yeah, probably about what we're looking for. So I guess I'll just stir it for a little bit longer and make sure it's all clotting. Well, the mixture looks relatively clear now, so I'm going to assume it's time to strain. As I said, I already have a lot of the cheese making stuff because I've done it in the past, so this bit isn't unfamiliar to me. I have to say, visually it looks like cottage cheese, but less appealing. Smells amazing. Smells like hot milk drinks that my mum used to make for me when I was a kid. Now I'm going to keep the whey because it's actually really useful for cooking with. I'll strain some of that off. And then we're just going to leave that sitting there for, I don't know, half an hour or so. Let the last bits of whey drain off, and then we will whiz it. Okay, it seems to have drained enough, and we've got this. I have to admit, texturally it's quite rubbery, but we're going to trust the process. So we're going to put it in the old blitz and see how we go. I don't know about this. It did say if it's not really whipping up smooth. Oh! Ugh, needs salt. Oh my gosh, yeah. Right, anywho, we'll put a little bit of salt in there. It did say if it's a bit dry, add some whey back. So I did transfer the whey into a jug. So we'll just pop a wee bit in there and give it another crack. Well, that sounded a bit more positive, didn't it? Right, let's have a look. Ooh, smooth. Ooh, real smooth. Might have overdone it with the salt. But, texturally it is smooth and creamy. Still has that slightly dry aftertaste. But, yes, I can see this has potential. I think if I chucked a garlic clove into it, that'd be pretty amazing. Right, there you go. Don't know if I'm sold or convinced, and I definitely think the recipe needs work, but there you go. Cheese, cream cheese made from waste milk. Okay, that's enough from me. You have a great day. And as always, if in doubt, let it sprout.